Welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 to the series where I am talking about why runners should do strength training. All right guys, let's go. All right guys, I'd like to share with you 2 good exercises that you can do to improve your strength while running. These are the 2 exercises I actually do while weight training, at least weekly. And so something that I started back maybe a couple years ago doing, and it seems to kind of really help out. These 2 exercises are kind of single leg exercises. And remember, running is a single leg sport, so we want to be able to withstand enough pressure on each leg until we go on to the next leg. That's very important. So you gotta have that stability. And so how we get that stability is through some strength training. And sometimes you've got to do some single leg activities. So this one exercise is called a single leg sit to stand. Now you can do this from different heights of seat. You can use modifications, hang on to a pole, or in this case this bike, to give you a little bit better stability if you have a little bit balance issues. So you can kind of test yourself before you do this exercise. And what you're going to do is you're going to hang here, and you're just going to simply try to stand up. And we'll kind of move the camera back a little bit so that way you can kind of see me. But that kind of gives you a good idea of what you can do to help yourself out there. And again, kind of show you again here. And you're just going to stand up. You're going to do both legs here and then sit back down. And one thing you're going to watch out for if you have any weakness is when you stand up, your knee goes in like that and goes in and back down. So you want to make sure that knee stays straight if you do this exercise. Let's see here. Grab something right quick here. So we've got a block. So if you have issues with this exercise, one thing you can do is you can put yourself on the non-working leg, so we'll say this is the left leg, and you're going to put all the pressure here, but this is going to help you out with balance. And you're going to stand up all the way, all and back down. And so what you can do, you can set a timer, and then sometimes you might get good at this and be able to kind of do it by yourself and come back down. Nice and easy when you come back down. So you don't want to plop down, you want to go back down. So that really is creating a good stability, good control of your motion there. And again, you can kind of do this side as well too. Come up and then come back down. Nice and easy there. Come back up and then come back down. And that's one exercise you can do. And again, you can do modifications. You can hang onto a pole, or you can put your foot on another block where it's not a little bit more stable. And then eventually you can kind of progress yourself up to doing lower seating and maybe adding a weight while you're doing the exercise. And that's going to help you, challenge you, and be able to get a little stronger. I definitely feel like as I've done this over the past couple of years, my running has improved. I'm not getting as injured as much as I used to. And so it's really, really important that single leg sit to stand exercises for you. The next exercise we're going to do is a split squat. And this is kind of like single leg, but this is something I do on a weekly basis. And so what you're going to do is grab a stool. So we use this stool right here, and you're going to come back here. Hopefully you can see me on the camera. And you're going to put your foot back here and do a split squat. I might have done these before. And so depending on the height here, so one thing you can do, you're going to squat down, kind of low, and then come back up. When you come back up, really squeeze your glutes. You can kind of see my foot kind of back. So this is what your leg wants to do when you run. This is where you're going to get your extension from, is here. So that hip flexor has to be strong and flexible. And so come back down and then come back up here. And again, you can add weights. And these are all body weight exercises. And so those are strengthening as well too. It's something you can kind of do at home if you don't go to the gym. And so these are very important. So you can set a timer for about a minute. Go nice and slow, up and down. Go down low and come back up. You really feel that glute to activate while you're doing this exercise. And obviously you want to switch sides as well too. So those are two great exercises that I do, and I feel like it helps out. And you can, like I said, you can add weight to it, add resistant bands, anything to challenge yourself as you get easier there too. Again, start off slow, start off easy, because sometimes it's better to start off easy so that way you can build yourself up. You don't want to go start hard with any exercise and then you're basically injuring yourself with that. All right guys, this completes this video. Please hit subscribe and ding that bell so that way you don't miss any other of these series exercises. We'll be doing one next week on part 3 of why should runners strength training. All right guys, keep safe, keep running, and we'll see you next time.